Well, in the first place, I knew it was a dangerous game. I didn't know anything about football, per se, because I didn't watch it. But I knew it was a dangerous game from what the little I had seen on TV. And also, at that time, I just believed that it was worldly, and I just didn't want him involved, in it. But he would go to his daddy. He signed the papers behind my back for him to play. Yes.
I mean, Dad was easy when it comes to that kind of stuff, man. It was like, dude, hey, Pop, I need for you to sign this. What is it? Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I was a little angry with him because he was in the band, and the band leader called me. I had a conference with him, and he told me he had been skipping practices. So that's how I found out. So I asked him, which one he wanted to do because he couldn't do both at the same time. So he said he wanted to play football. So I said, well, okay.
Well, Mom is, she was back in the day a woman of her word. Whatever she said, she was going to do. Whether it was like, if you don't get out the kitchen, I'm going to backhand you, or, we're going to go to church. This is what we're going to do. And her consistency over the years, man, has just been amazing, and what she believes in, she walks on a day-to-day basis. And so I think for me, my dad was the same way. He's very consistent. I mean, you may not like some of the things that he believed in or said, but you knew what you were going to get from him, and went to work every day, took care of the family, so I had the best of examples, growing up. I think the biggest thing that she ever did for me, and I talk about this story all the time, and it's a story about the banner, the banner outside the house, welcome home, Heisman Trophy winner, Pro Bowler Tim Brown. And because, look, I win the Heisman, you make the Pro Bowl, you feeling yourself just a little bit. you thinking, I am the man a little bit here. So, so for me, to get out the car and see that sign, man, my chest stuck all out, and she greeted me outside the house and, oh, I love you, proud of you. Oh, by the way, did you see the sign? Yes, Mom. Yeah, I saw the sign. Well, do you know why it's out here? No, Mom, because all this is going to stay outside my house. And when you come inside this house, you're going to be Timmy. You're not going to be this person. And, I just felt a sense of relief because now I didn't have to, when I'm in LA or when I'm in Oakland, I got to put on the show. I got to be that guy. But I didn't have to be that guy when I was here. I can come home and relax and be Timmy. That's going to be the difficult thing about the speech, is I'm trying to say that for the very end. So if I start babbling, I could just walk on off the stage. My family will get it. Nobody else has to get it. But it's tough. I mean, he was a big fan of the game. And certainly, we would talk about when I came home. He would always remember a play or two that I had during the year, and you didn't have to do that boy like that, man. Why you do that boy like that, man? So that's going to be a very difficult, point of my speech, no doubt about it. But I've spoken about him in public many times. So, but there's something about that Hall of Fame podium that gets people, and I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping it don't attack me the way it's attacked other people. But I want this to be a joyous occasion, and I don't want my family all broken up over this speech or whatever. So I'm gonna try and get through it without breaking down. But to have him here would have been incredible. And that's the hard part about when you're up and you don't get in. If I'd have got in the first 2 years, then this wouldn't have. So that's the difficult part about this. That he could have been here. If he would have passed before I was eligible, then you wouldn't even think about it. But that's the difficult thing about it, that it could have happened where he was here. Again, I hope to be able to get through it. But certainly I want to give him his due respect. I think somebody may have mentioned that to me, that I would be the first DISD product to go into the Hall of Fame, and I was like, that can't be, But then you start thinking about players, you think, wow, well he did this, he did that, but he didn't do that. So yeah, I mean that's a really great deal, man. I'm very proud to represent Dallas. I've always called Dallas my home. Well, the great thing about the Heisman is. It changes your life, no doubt about it. It's you're no longer Tim Brown, you're Heisman Trophy winner Tim Brown. But the Heisman is a one-year award. It's for what you do that particular year. the great thing and the impressive thing about the Hall of Fame is it's a compilation of years and years of work. And you can be a 1 year wonder. You know, you can be a guy that does three good years. That's not going to get you in the Hall of Fame. You have to put 9, 10, 11, 12 good years in, you know, to be even considered. So for me, you know, to know that I fought through a major injury and was able to come back and have an incredible career, it's something to be very proud of, no doubt about it, you know. But, you know, I really believe, you know, that I have been given this platform for many reasons, man. So, you know, I just want to take it and be able to go do other things and make the Hall of Fame even greater if that's even possible.